Hello traders, welcome to Tradevox, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a very powerful strategy that can change your swing trading style. Now this strategy consists of 4 trading indicators, 4 technical indicators, which is the RSI, moving average, Heiken Ashi candles, and the Alligator Indicator. Now all these technical tools are both available on TradingView and MetaTrader, so there is no excuse why you shouldn't test this strategy. Now watch this video to the very end, because by the end of this video I hope all my viewers will be able to understand both basic and advanced concepts on how to get high points of interest trades and better opportunities when using this strategy. So stay tuned, watch the video to the very end, and let's go. Okay guys, welcome back to Tradevox, and today we are going to be looking at the British pounds over the US dollar on a daily time frame, because this strategy is more of following the trend and swing trading basically. So let's dive into the concept of each indicator we are going to use right here. Now for the first technical tool that we are going to use is we are going to use the Heiken Ashi candles. Now to get the Heiken Ashi candles on TradingView, simply click this candle bar right that's beside the daily and the indicators tab. Then we will be able to see the Heiken Ashi candles. Now these candles, for me, they are not just candles, ordinary candles, because they help you identify trend very well. The way the price moves in Heiken Ashi candles is just so smooth that you'll be wondering if it's too good to be true, because once it's bullish, it's going to be green. In my case, I'm using blue as my bullish, so it's going to be blue. Once it's bearish, the candle is going to be red. Now that's basically what Heiken Ashi candle does. They smoothen out trend so you'll be able to see it better. Now the second indicator we are going to use is the Alligator Indicator. Simply go to your indicators tab and search for Alligator. This Williams Alligator. We click on it and it's going to appear on our chart. Now this Alligator Indicator consists of lip, jaw, and teeth. Now I don't want to really go in depth in this Alligator Indicator because I just want to show you guys a simple strategy. Well, I will make a video on the concept of Alligator Indicator, but if you're going to use this indicator alone, I don't advise that. I don't advise using the indicator alone, because when I was trading and backtesting, I noticed that there are a lot of false signals when you're trying to swing trade with the Alligator Indicator alone. So let's go to our next technical indicator, which is the moving average. Go to the indicators tab and type moving average. Moving average exponential, that is EMA, exponential moving average. Now we need to change the settings if you're in TradingView so it's not cluster with our Alligator Indicator. So we go to the settings tab and we change the style from blue to black. Make it a little bit thicker so you know the difference. Then go to input. We are going to change the length of our moving average from 9 to 10. And our method is going to be exponential. Now once all these settings is done, we click on OK. Then our moving average is set. Now this moving average alongside with this Alligator Indicator help you get precise move. I call it tamed alligator, because once this alligator is moving up and down, it's as if the alligator is eating. Once the alligator is sleeping, it eats the market. That is when it goes on a trend. It swings, and this moving average is for us to know precisely when alligator's movement is going to function. Now, that's not only the case. The last technical indicator that we want to use is for us to be very, very sure if this strategy is going to go in our favored direction. Now, we go to the indicators tab and we search for the RSI, Relative Strength Index. Click on it and just leave the settings at default. Now, what this RSI does is to show us the momentum in the market. Now, once we have our strategy set, we need to check the momentum, if it's strong enough for us to buy or if it's weak enough for us to sell. So this RSI is basically our last confirmation for this strategy. Now, I hope you guys understand what all these technical indicators are used for in this chart. Now, with that said, let's head on to the ultimate strategy that I'm about to teach you guys. Now, to come outside with the concepts of this ultimate strategy, first, there are two case studies that we are going to look out for. Now, the first case study is what I call the wake up. The wake up point. Now, that is going to be our first case study in this strategy. And the second scenario, the second case study that we're going to look out for in this strategy is the dive off. Now, in this ultimate strategy, the first case study is going to be the wake up point and the second case study is going to be the dive move. So let's start with the wake up point. Now, as we know that Alligator, once all the moving averages plus the Alligator are clustered around, it means that the Alligator is asleep. Like as we can see here, there is a cluster. In cases like this, it means that the Alligator is asleep. And for it to wake up, this moving average 10 has to cross over all the Alligator moving averages. Once it crosses all the moving averages, then it is a wake up point. Now, for us to confirm that it is really a wake up point, we see the trend movement. If it's crossing to the upside, we make sure our RSI aligns that it is above the 50 level mark. That is the buyer's region. Now, once all those scenarios and cases are in study, we place our trade, our long position. Our stop loss should be below the Alligator indicator. Then our take profits can be 2%. Now, this is a scenario for the wake up point. Now, let's look for another scenario of the wake up point. Here we saw that all the indicators were squeezed together. RSI is in the buyer's region as well as the moving average 10 crossing all the whole Alligator indicator. This signifies a wake up point. So we set our trade, stop loss below the moving average, and our take profit 2%. Let's take one last example of the wake up point. Now here we see all the whole moving averages were clustered. This is to show that the Alligator was asleep. And the moving average 10 crossed the Alligator indicator, signifying a wake up point. Now, how do we confirm this momentum that is going to be in the sellers region? We check our RSI and we can see that it is in the sellers region, which is below the 50 middle line. So we take our sell position. Stop loss should be above, slightly above, because it is a tight stop loss indeed, slightly above the alligator indicator. Then take profit 2%. Now, as you can see, one thing about the wake up point is that it is more accurate, which is it is more better when you're trading the alligator strategy. I basically wait for price to cluster before I take my trade. And let's dive into the next case study that we are going to look out for, which is the dive move. Now, the dive move is what I call swinging. This basically means that the alligator is not asleep, but it is moving. For example, as we can see here, in this swing, the moving averages did not cluster. The moving averages did not cluster, but they just went like that in a swing move. Now, once that happens, we can still use the same method and check for momentum in the market. Now, once we see that the price has swung, once we see that the price has moved and the moving average 10 is above, we check for our momentum, the RSI. If it's in the buyer's region, then we place our buy trade. Stop loss below the swing and take profit 2%. Let's see another scenario of the dive move. Okay. Here we see that the price didn't cluster at all, but it changed direction. Now, this moving average came down and passed all the whole alligator indicators, which signifies a dive move. Now, we have to check the momentum, which is in the seller's region, so this is a confirmed trade. So we put our short position, stop loss above the alligator indicator, and I'll take profit 2%. Now, as we can see, we can go on, and this strategy is very lucrative if you're willing to hold trades for longer period of time, because I basically like using this strategy on the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame, because those are the periods of time frame that price is less noisy. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this strategy, and I hope you backtest it by yourself and tell me the results in the comment section below. One last example, here we see a cluster and the RSI momentum shows that sellers are in the game. So we take our short position, stop loss above the alligator indicator, and take profit 2%. Guys, we can go on, and you can see that this strategy is very, very lucrative and very, very profitable. Now, what are some golden tips and rules you should learn in this strategy? One thing I can tell you for sure is that this strategy might not be able to comfort everyone, because not everyone has the same psychological thinking and mental thinking, because trading also involves your emotions. You need to learn how to place your strategy to be according to your emotions. So don't be greedy. Always look out for the best entries. Don't force market to make opportunities for you. Just be able to look at the market. When it gives an opportunity, you take it. Now, before I end this video, you may be wondering that, oh, I need to study the chart. I need to be looking at the chart before a signal appears. Now, one good thing by using TradingView is that you can set alerts on your indicators. By setting alerts on your indicators, you can set alerts that once the moving average crosses below the Alligator indicator and the RSI is below 50, it will show you an alert on your email and also on your phone. Then you get to the market and you see for yourself, then you place a trade. Now that is also one of the best ways to trade comfortably with this swing trading strategy. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. May your trading be profitable. May you using this strategy be profitable, and make sure you like, subscribe. If you found this video insightful, share, support Tradevox family. So what did we learn so far with this tamed alligator strategy? Now, we learned the wake up point, whereby all the moving averages plus the alligator indicator cluster, while in an up scenario, the moving average 10 goes up. In a down scenario, the moving average 10 goes down, and that is the wake up point for the alligator strategy. We also learned the dive move, which is whereby price didn't necessarily cluster, which is the indicator didn't necessarily cluster, but moved. As you can see here, in this section, the moving average 10 changed direction to the uptrend, whereby all the whole alligator moving averages were far apart from each other. This signifies a dive move. So, we check the momentum. If it's aligned with our setup, then we take our trade. So, I hope you guys really understand. If you do not understand, please put a comment in the comment section below telling me what you don't understand. Let me explain for you further. And if you want to contact me personally, chat me up on Indiana Abai on Telegram. Don't forget to join the Telegram group and chat and community so we can be able to share analysis and the rest. See you guys in the next video. Peace.